What it do, fam? It's your girl Toot, and I am back, Jack. Shout out to the squad, man. I love y'all the long way. Thank you so much for coming back and tuning in. Thank you for all of the support. Listen, subscribe to all of my channels, dog. Tootie Uncensored, Toot Reacts, Bella and Toot, and subscribe to my Twitch. Tap in with Toot. Listen, I'm doing reactments on Twitch as well, so it's a lot of shit that's going on, a lot of fun stuff. Make sure you tapping in everywhere so you can keep up. Now we also doing vlogmas. All right, we vlogmas is day 5 today or day 6. What is today? We got them all up though, but today is vlogmas day 6. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you're going over to the personal channel. I'm telling y'all, I'm funny as hell. Y'all missing the vibe. Go over there and do that. Now listen, we're about to get ready to jump into She Wanted My Life part 4. This is some crazy shit. Now where we left off at, she walked in the crib, you know what I'm saying, and caught them butt naked. They was butt naked. The son let her in. They was butt naked. You feel me? So that's where we at. You feel what I mean? So without further ado, we about to slide right into this video. Let's get it. Let's go.
Welcome to Cindy's Chronicles. Boom, haha. What is up, my angels? Thank y'all so much for tuning in today. If you are new to my channel, I need you guys to do this because this is part 4 to a series that's been going on. If y'all don't know, I recently went through a really bad breakup. Okay, it was so traumatic, like literally I could write a movie about it. So if you want, you can go back and watch 1, 2, 3 and then come back to this video. If you want to just stay here for the ending of the tea, go right on ahead. But I'm gonna get right into this video and I'm gonna tell you guys why. Oh, and for my subscribers that's already been here, thank y'all so much for being so patient with me. Thank y'all so much for going on this journey with me. Guys, it is a new season. Tomorrow is December the 1st, and I plan on having a completely new everything. Like, this season for me is personal, and I plan on, like, yeah. Y'all stay tuned. Hold on one second. Okay. I had to move the camera around a little bit because y'all, I ate so much for Thanksgiving. I just feel like, oh, I'm gonna put this pillow right here so y'all can't see my tummy sticking out. Anyway, so I did see in the comments, that one of my subscribers said that I needed to make bullet points and go off those bullet points. So I did put a few bullet points in here so I can just get this over with. I'm drained, guys. I thought for some reason that I was healed and I could talk about this and whatever, but no. I quickly realized that it is draining. I'm trying to be happy. I'm trying to move on. I'm trying to get to a better place in my life, and I find myself now reliving the past, and I can't do that. No ma'am, no ham, no turkey.
That's right.
So I want to get into this last video. I am going to do 31 days hard starting tomorrow, and that don't just mean I want to eat healthy and work out. That means that I want to surround myself by positive energy. I want to I just want to be around anything that can help me grow into my purpose. Nothing less. No ma'am, no ham, no turkey. All right, guys. So this is the finale of She Wanted My Life, starring Tricky Trina and the Vampire.
Behold,
Disney Plus, Hulu, and Max.
Oh hell no!
this is so cool.
It's just the beginning. The ultimate bundle for an
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm gonna do this. Hold on now. Who is it? I'm sorry.
I'm going to do 31 days hard starting tomorrow, and that don't just mean I want to eat healthy and work out. That means that I want to surround myself by positive energy. I want to I just want to be around anything that can help me grow into my purpose.
Facts.
Nothing less. No ma'am, no ham, no turkey. All right, guys. So this is the finale of She Wanted My Life, starring Tricky Trina and the Vampire. Let me go to my bullet notes. But first, I need to turn off my...
I think that was a good name to get an ex, the vampire. Because she like blood. She like blood for real.
My group chat. Because... Let me mute them. Hold on. Okay. All right, so I just muted my group chat. Let me go to my bullet points and get straight into it. I got so much going on. I have so much to do tonight. And it is literally the last day of the month. I got so much stuff to do. And I just want to get through with this. It's been so draining. I just want to, y'all, I got so much new stuff going on. I just want y'all to be there. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay. All right, my bullet points. Bam, bam, bam. Gosh, it's a lot. The last part that we talked about in part 3 was, when I walked in, caught him in the bed, blah, blah, blah. I went off the record. Can't say much, but just know I got y'all with the details when the time is right, okay? I didn't lose it. I didn't go off the record and lose it because of my relationship. That's not why. People like to say, oh, why didn't you just move on? Or you could have, you just find somebody else. It's not that. It wasn't that. I knew I could have found somebody else. I knew that this was meant to happen. I knew that this is not where I always knew that I wasn't going to be here forever in that space. I knew it was going to come a time when I needed to move around, right? I just felt so betrayed. I felt so, I wrote some of the things down that I felt, just in case I don't remember it. I felt betrayed. I felt lied to. I felt played.
Mad as fuck. Let's start with that one. Shit, butt naked, all passed out. And then for the record, this little boy didn't answer the door. I don't know how old he is, but he didn't answer the door. He could have got napped and some more shit. Y'all all in the back on an opiate fucking. Stankies. Stanks.
I felt disgusting. I felt shame. I felt embarrassment. I felt a whole list of other stuff. On top of the things that I was feeling, y'all, anybody who know me know my kids are my most prized possession. Like, I'm so grateful to God for my children. I didn't know how to tell this to my children. I didn't know, like, so many different emotions was going through my head. I just felt like, I think if it wasn't for my grandbaby, I don't know what I would have done. But because I didn't control my emotions, I did way too much. I did go to jail.
Lily,
45 years old, okay? And thank God that has all been dismissed and I am completely free from everything, all right? I don't have anything holding me back anymore. That was, like I said, embarrassing, shame. I just felt a lot of stuff that I don't ever want to feel again. So if you're thinking like, oh, you should have just moved on, just know that it wasn't about me moving on. It was all the other stuff. Okay. I tried really hard to move on, being that me and that other person still shared a home together. And all that person things were still there. I was, okay, I'm sorry guys. I'm trying to read the bullet points. I'm leaving a lot out on purpose. I didn't have many conversations with anybody around that time. Just my kids when needed. I took a lot of trips. I right after that happened, I just kind of completely just distracted myself. I took a lot of trips. I just tried to get out. Just tried to not remember anything. Now that only worked for so long, don't get me wrong, but it did help me to a little bit around that time. And so doing so, as I was doing it, it helped me to ease the pain. It helped me and discomfort to not feel like I wanted revenge. Because, sometimes when you're feeling all those different things, like when you're feeling betrayed and feeling lost and feeling like, everything just came down on you at one time, you kind of be wanting revenge.
No, we want revenge.
I know that.
Revenge must be mine.
The fight. No. I knew in my heart that everything happened for a reason, but I'm human. So my human side just wanted to, whatever, crash out. So now, since my full-time job was working with my ex, I quit my job 5 years ago to work full time for my ex-family. Blah, blah, blah. It's a whole nother story. At this time, I'm not working. Of course, I still have all my other sources of income because, you know, I'm never like working one job.
25 will be four more times, Cornelia. I got it.
Business. I'm a travel agent. I do my YouTube. So I do have other stuff. But of course, when you're going through something like that, you're not working at all. You just like, ugh. So, bam. After about 2 or 3 months, I pulled myself together and I realized, okay, it's been about 2.5 months now. You can't do this anymore.
Fact.
You gotta get up, pick yourself up, and get back to reality.
That's some sick shit they did her
I
like
got
that.
up, I picked myself up, and I was ready to just step into whatever it is. Just find a way to step into whatever it is that was for me. Well, guys, being that it took me 2 or 3 months to come to reality and my life will never be the same, it was time. I put on here, it was time for me to get up, get back to work. I started going on a few dates. I did meet somebody that I liked. We started going on dates. I started having fun. I'm not going to lie. When I finally got up after that 3 months, or like 2.5 months, because I was like losing it. Low-key losing it, right? I had so many friends. And I still have a lot of friends. Don't get me wrong. I'm not discrediting anybody. People have their own lives. People have families. They have children. They got all their own stuff to deal with. I couldn't expect nobody just to be there with me every day. But I can tell you that where my phone had rung nonstop, it was times when I laid in my house for 24 hours at a time and my phone didn't ring at all. So that is something that I had to adjust to as well. Like when things are not going as good, you're not going to get as many phone calls. So once I started to get out.
Yo, all jokes aside, my heart break for her so bad. My heart break for her so bad, bro. And I mean, like, fuck Tricky Trina. You know what I'm saying, or whatever, but my heart breaks so bad for her, you know what I'm saying, with her ex. Like, I mean, bro, you help her raise her kids, bro. You seen Kaiser being born, bro. And the level of disrespect that you would just, like, sleep with this lady, like, I mean, like, nigga, I'm not telling you that it was okay for to do anything, but the fact of the matter, nigga, that you would just really sleep with somebody in your in your grandson's fucking room, bro. That is just, my heart breaks for her. And then for her to goddamn, first of all, find out that things is valid. Like, I know hearing those recordings was fucked up because now you can't make excuses for it no more because you hearing her voice in real time talk about you in a certain way. And then to get to her house, her friend's house, the one that's got all of this shit all fucked up on. You know what I'm saying? You got our whole relationship fucked up. Now you over there butt ass naked in the bed to where you can't even hear windows getting bust out. Bro, that is fucked up. And the sad part is, it's already logical that this girl got a fucking addiction problem. And it's like this lady been trying to help you with this shit. Now you going over here with this lady and I guarantee you she been and left your little lame ass, old stink ass. That is some lame shit.
Nobody was really talking to me. I lost so many friends. I mean, I lost more friends in this season and family members who I thought cared about me than I've ever lost in my life. Like, add up all the friends in my whole entire life. And I went to school in Pontiac, Michigan. I went to school in Detroit, Michigan. I went to school in Sterling Heights, Michigan. I went to school in Louisiana.
You might know some of my family. You Detroit too? Oh, hell.
Deanna, like I came across a lot of friends. So add up all the friends in my life that I ever lost. This season, I lost more friends and family members. I had so many people. I think my eyes was just open and I just watched so many people betray me. I had one friend who I was friends with for like 20 years to tell me she wasn't my friend no more because I ain't come to her birthday dinner. One of the worst times in my life. Are you crazy? What? The scariest thing about that, guys, is I'm content now with not having those people in my life. Mm-hmm. And they can't come back.
Facts.
I don't hate them. I'll still speak to them when I see them. Hey, girl, how you doing? But I have no desire. And it's just cut off. I didn't do it on purpose.
It was just your season, baby girl. That's what it was. Cause see, the thing about it is, and we got to start looking at it in a different way. I'm pretty sure, and I said this before, that, we pray for certain things. Before we go to bed, we like, God, please remove the people who ain't supposed to be in my life out, get them out. But see, here's the thing. It becomes a different type of ball game when the people that he removes or begins to remove are people who you really thought had your best interest. And that's where it started getting a little fucked up at. So sometimes God be sending us the signs. We ignore it, thinking that it's not right. It can't be this person. Oh, it ain't no way this person to do this. Shit, bro, we got to trust that. And sometimes we ignore the trust. We pray for it. God move them. And then they show us. And then we still try to make an excuse for the fuck shit. Nah, bro. I hate it for her, but God just was doing a complete cleansing from her life so she can live her best life now.
It just cut off. Okay. Let me go into the next thing. What this says, okay, I was feeling amazing. I'm working on my life, feeling great, loving myself again. For the first time in over 10 years, I didn't even know how lost I was. Man, this is crazy. Like, you know, I heard the preacher say one time that a few Sundays ago, me and my daughter went to church. She said, Keon, you can have the nicest cars and nowhere to drive it to. You can have the most comfortable bed and you still don't sleep well at night. You can have the biggest home and you don't even have all the right people to invite to it. You can have everything in life and still not be happy. Well, you couldn't tell me I wasn't happy because I was so comfortable. It wasn't until I got out and started to live. I was like, wow, like a light came on and I felt so free. My daughter kept telling me, Mama, you glowing. And I'm like, girl, shut up.
Cause it was even though you were able to say you had somebody of 18 years, right? And a lot of people, they hear that like, damn, y'all been together 18 years. And they just think that that's a magnificent moment or some shit. And it's like, we love to hear that out loud. Even though our hearts and shit is telling us completely different. You know what I mean? Like, we can't be falling for the okie damn dope or whatever. So it was like, she was more attracted to the familiarity of a long-term relationship to where she was willing to believe some of the craziest shit ever just to hold on to that. But you do got to get out of it before you know. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us has been with some gothicas. Shit.
You know, like, it ain't like, it's not like I'm like dressing good or anything. It's not like whatever, right? I know now what she was talking about. It was my energy. It was my, like, she felt how free I felt. So when something is taken from you, this is a lesson. Y'all know I like to give a little lesson. Even in the beginning, don't get me wrong. I knew this. I knew it 100%. I was like,
she left the house. She left the house that they used to share. She left that house.
I noticed this is supposed to happen. I know, but I was human, so it still hurts so bad. When you be betrayed by somebody and you going through all these different feelings, you literally, like, you can't control it. I don't know about anybody else, but I couldn't. I was reading so much stuff on the internet where people were saying,
so the bitch is still at the place?
Oh, I went through this for like 10 years and I'm still feeling this. 5 years. I said, oh, no, God, no, you can't do this to me. No.
She need to go 50 Cent. I'm sorry.
I need to find a way where I need to come out of this. But, you know, yeah, that part. Okay, so let me move on to the next. Let me pull up the, so even though I was feeling good, I was getting out. I was trying to, you know, rebuild my mental. What I didn't do is I didn't take the time to realize that
I won't want that Bloody Mary of a house, no way.
I had breakups before, but I think I dealt with street people. Like, you know, people who have morals. You can... I didn't know that this person was strategic.
Shut the fuck up. Quita. The ex and Tricky Trina still together?
Behind my back, teaming up with my enemy to become my enemy. Before you know it, right before my eyes, bam. This person did so much stuff to me to destroy me. When I say destroy, like, tried to do everything to destroy me as a person, as a, I mean, like you name it. One day I'll get into details about it, but I don't even want to give these people no more energy. It's like, I don't even want to relive it. And it's still happening. Like, you could lay on side of somebody every single night and think that you know this person.
And don't know shit.
That's the craziest thing ever. I would always say, oh, I'm a good person, right? I know I'm not perfect. I'm flawed. We all are. But I can honestly say that in certain situations, if I left somebody, I would say, you know what, I messed up. But that doesn't mean that this person is not a good person. So I'm not going to go out my way to hurt that person or to do this or whatever. I saw a completely different person, like a monster. And again, if I could ever get into that story one day where it can be beneficial to help somebody, then I will. But until then, it's not even worth it. That person strategically began to try to tear me apart. So that was something I went through. I didn't prepare for that. I was so busy trying to pull my mental back together that it didn't even dawn on me. Girl, you got bigger fish to fry. But again, it was all a part of the plan. The person I knew so well and had loved so much strategically began to hurt me and my kids in ways I could have never imagined. The devil has been so busy. The lady who wanted my life,
I don't like Tricky Trina or the ex. We just did a show on a Breakfast and Bud. Like, who is somebody who you can't stand that you never met? I ain't never met them and I don't like them. I don't like them at all. Like, dead ass fucking serious. And my heart do go out to Cindy. And I'm happy that she's healing and she's at a place to where she don't want to relive it no more. See, that's what my problem is. My brain. I need to become this level of mature. I do. You know what I'm saying? Because I still be biting them bitches. No cap. The motherfuckers think I was part of the Walking Dead. The way I be gnawing at these hoes. I think I sleep better like that. I don't know. Don't listen to me. Don't condone with the violence. Don't listen to me.
Trina, child, I heard that lady was walking around my house. The house with my name on it. On the deed. With my robe on. Girl, you really wanted my life. Ooh, child. Again, I'm not giving that situation anymore.
She had a robe on?
Anymore.
Lynette, thank you for the sub.
Yep. A home that I raised my kids in. The last 12, 14 years? Well, that's literally all I can say for now. But I can say this. I asked that person in the midst of everything to please, let's part ways and not become enemies because of my children. My children love that person. My children, they wouldn't get in the middle of it. That was their person, right? And my grandson. So I asked that person, please, let's not make it ugly for them. And that person made it.
No. Hell no. Family meeting. I need everybody at this table, even Kaiser. We all biting this nigga. Soon as the motherfucker come in, everybody take a bite. No, this is for the family. We biting. No, Kaiser get the leg. We biting. You feel me? No.
Out there with my enemy. We'll most likely be enemies for life because of that. Because my children are my most prized possession. So, and I mean, when I say enemies, not to the point where I would ever want to hurt you because you're nothing to me. I would never want to hurt you. I would never want to see you again. I never even want to mention or think about it. I want this part of my life to be over with, right? Okay, so let's see. My kids never picked a side, and this situation has affected them more than it has me. It has impacted me at this point because I done found my happy, and I know now that it was all a part of a plan that was out of my control. I realize now that this whole situation was part of a plan that was completely out of my control. So I feel good now. I feel at ease. My mind, like I feel amazing. But I do feel sorry for my children. I do feel sorry for my grandson because they didn't ask for this. And I know this is big for them because now so much stuff has happened that they're put in a situation to where now they got to become enemies with that person because they got to see they got to see the monster that even if I saw that monster first, I would have never wanted them to experience that. I would wanted to protect them in their minds from what they had to see. Okay, so that part. Now, Tricky Trina, that devil, no, that hoe wanted my life, and she did whatever she could get. You know,
The only thing that I think I have a difference. I have a different way of feeling is that part. She has a tendency to call Tricky Trina the devil, and she has a tendency to say Tricky Trina wanted her life. The only thing that I could say, Cindy, is like, no, your ex gave her your life. You know what I mean? Because I hate to be in situations, and I hate to see situations where it is so many emphasis put on the home wrecker. You know what I mean? Or the person that your person is talking to. No, she didn't want your nigga. She gave it to her. You know what I mean? And I feel like they both go hand in hand. And I understand that there's things about family and shit like that, and I get it. I get that, you know what I'm saying, the ex got ties to, you know, your kids and shit like that, but hell nah. I mean, nah, hell nah.
You know what makes me feel some type of way about her? And I know everybody, I see a lot of people in here saying, oh, you're blaming her, but you're not blaming your ex. I don't blame my ex.
Facts,
You
okay.
know, I do feel that that person had a lot of that person had a lot to do with it. Like, nobody could hurt me the way the person could hurt me who I feel loved me so much. But that lady went out her way to come in my home, kill, steal, and destroy. And you know, she never took the time to think about my children, about how it had tore my family apart, how it had changed so many people's lives. Not just my children and my grandson, but family members who's been exposed now. Friends that we shared that had
Good
put aside.
stupid.
Because things got so ugly that there's no way you could be my friend, that person friend too. Like, people had to pick a side. And I feel sorry for them because nobody saw these sides of us. My heart does go out to, like I said, my children, friends that we shared. Some of the friends we shared, I would never talk to again. So that's unfortunate. But the lady didn't care about that. She never took the time to say, I came in with an agenda. I wanted your life so bad. I wanted the things that you got. I guess she saw the material things and she thought I was kept. My ex was a generous person. However, I'm not kept. I still supported myself. I still took care of myself. The things that I wanted, I made it happen. I wasn't kept. So I guess, you know, she wanted that life. And to any expense, she wanted it. Well, girl, you got it now. Anyway, it did hurt a lot of people. All she wanted was a lifestyle she saw her lived. All she wanted was help with her bills. You know, the people who she was dealing with, the 70-year-old man, of course, he can't deal with her anymore. He got cancer. He at home with his wife. The married man she had been dealing with for so many years, he's decided to be with his wife and raise their family. You know, nobody was dealing with her anymore. So she wanted, and hey, like, again, it was all a part of a plan that was completely out of my control. On to the next subject. Let's see. Oh,
It's just making me so mad because I know she hurt. You could see it. You could just see it. You can feel it. You know what I'm saying? It just, that's so fucked up.
I put in the bullet points how I never lost so many friends in my life. God, I lost friends. It's unfortunate, but for the first time in my life, I lost friends and I don't feel sad about it. It's like, normally I lose friends and I'm like, I feel like I done broke up in a relationship or something. Or normally, you know, if me and my friends get into a heated argument or something or disagreement, I'm calling them. I'm like, I'm sorry. Let's go to dinner. Let's talk about it. This time, the people who decided to go another way, I don't hate them, but it is what it is. I have no desire to talk to you ever again. If I see you, I'll speak. If I see you on the side of the road, I'll call you Uber. No bad blood. Just not for me anymore. Okay. I put on here that I can't wait to tell you guys about some of the stuff in a more positive way. And the reason why I say that is because so much stuff was sent to destroy me.
You good, DC Fat Mama, because I'm coming up. I'm finna go get me something to eat after this.
That, I feel like I have a testimony. So when the time is right, I do want to talk to you guys about how, guys, let me tell y'all something. My angels, especially women my age. At 45 years old, I left my home with about 2 outfits. Maybe 2 or 3 purses and some shoes. And I am rebuilding my life right now. It's almost like my old life was completely cut off. Completely. I went from a big house to getting me an apartment. I went from, and it's okay. I feel amazing. It's kind of like I would always be like, man, I need to declutter. I need to get rid of some of this stuff. I need to. Okay, I decluttered.
Girl.
And I never thought, it's like.
I'm super happy for her because her house look nice. And it's just you, boo. You feel me? It's just you, boo. And the thing about it is, you know what I'm saying? Fuck them folks. When I come back from eating, I'm going to jump back up on Twitchy a little bit because I got to know who this ex is. We got to get into that. I'm sorry. I'm involved. We ride at dawn still. I know she's healing. She can heal. You know what I mean? I can bite. No, I'm just playing. But no, for real. This is, it's rebuilding. It's a reset. And I know it got to feel good. And I know it's going to be her days where she going to have her days where she reflect and miss, and miss certain things and shit like that. But it's just like, man.
Thinking about it is so hard. Kind of like your house catching on fire, right? God forgive me, like, for even comparing that. But it's like all your old things, they gone. And you have no control over them being gone. It's like I don't even have a desire to have pictures. I got enough in my phone. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay. I have so many ideals of things that I want to do and places I want to go. I understand now that those are things. That's just holding on to a life that's not even promised to us, right? Our whole goal is eternal life and making the best of this life while we're here. Mm-hmm. So when you're not attached to all those things, you realize you become more free. I can get out, me and my grandbaby, and we just have the time of our lives. I'm not anxious to buy all that stuff anymore. You know, I used to feel like, oh, let me buy him all these toys. No, I would rather take him somewhere we just have the time of our lives and I'll take the pictures in my phone with me. We don't need all that stuff. That stuff is just stuff. So yeah. Anyway, okay, let me see if I have any more bullet points.
Damn,
so I can get this video over with.
That shit is crazy.
I am patting myself on the back because of my strength. To all my friends and family that's still in my life, I love y'all with all my heart. This season is mine. I plan on living it to the fullest. Small story time coming soon about the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last year, I'll give y'all a tiny bit of it. Last year, my birthday is December the 31st. It was 12/23/23. That is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Well, I was making 45 years old, so it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. when I realized my birthday was on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I kept Googling the biblical meaning of it, and it said a brand new start. So I was like, this is going to be a brand new start. What's about to happen in my life? Because mind you, I had been feeling so confused. I had been feeling so lost for so many years. I was like, this is it. This is it. This is about to be a new beginning. I'm about to find out what my purpose is. Bam. The beginning of January is when all this stuff happened. And I had this whole year to start preparing for my new life. It's crazy because God got a sense of humor. We don't be knowing what's going on. Like this whole time, I'm thinking that I'm moving into a season where I was gonna still have all this stuff that I already had, and that was gonna be the new beginning. I kept saying it literally. Like I was about to do a photo shoot with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it was gonna be like ready, set, go. Like I'm ready to enter into this new place in my life, whatever it's about to be. I'm excited about it. Who knew? And in order for me to be excited, I was gonna have to be sad first.
It ain't even really that. The thing that's so crazy is like, it's not that you had to be sad. It's that God showed you many signs and you ignored them. So sometimes for us to get it, He got to sit us on our ass. He got to hurt us. It's the only time you're gonna really pay attention to it. He sent many red flags, but we ignore it. All of us do. We're all human just like her, and we do that. You know what I'm saying? And then He had to gut punch you so you can really get it. All right, look, girl, I've been sending this shit to you. Now you ain't getting it? All right, fine. Bow. And then you have to sit your ass down and you understand it then or whatever. But the thing that I think is so troubling to me is the fact that the ex had all these years with that lady. You love the new girl, cool. But you still, I feel, owed her through friendship, if not even through the relationship part of it. Because when you with somebody from 18 years, trust, a friendship had to develop at some point. You got to respect her enough as a friend just to keep it in 100 with her. You was making her feel like she was crazy and some more shit just to end up with the motherfucker who you was making her feel like she was crazy for. That is crazy to me, bro.
So, it's okay. It's okay. Thank you, God. Thank you. I feel amazing. And I'm so grateful for all the people in my life. I'm so grateful for my supporters. Thank y'all so much for being here this whole time. Thank y'all so much for tuning into that story, because it has been, it was a little bit of therapy. It's like so many people was asking me what happened. Now I could just tell them, go watch the YouTube videos. I will be revamping. I'm going to do Vlogmas December, but in January, I'm going to revamp my page and get all that old stuff off so that y'all can just go on this journey with me. I want people to know that no matter how long you've been in a situation, no matter how comfortable you are, you can always get up and start over.
Facts.
You can always get up. If God gives you breath in your body, then tomorrow, so many new things can happen.
Facts.
Get up. Don't sit there and allow yourself to be sad or and you can't stop. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes you can't stop yourself from being sad. I remember walking and feeling like it almost felt like somebody was inside of my stomach punching me the whole time I was walking. I would have to sit down,
emotional
like
pain.
I
I'd rather
breathe,
get shot.
It was like I was getting gut punches. I never felt that before in my life. But you got to be intentional about getting up, looking in the mirror, saying, "I'm bigger than this. I could beat this. I got this. God, I know you're doing this for a reason." Nah, I'm just, you got to talk to yourself. You got to talk to God and say, I get it, God, but you got to take this pain away. I was like, God, I get it. I know what you're doing, but you got to take this pain away. So I just tried to be as intentional as possible with getting up every day and not being one of those people who was in my comments saying, it's been 10 years, it's been 5 years. I just didn't want to see myself there. And of course, this is still a journey. I'm still healing, but I'm already feeling amazing. I'm already feeling the testimony in this. So I know it's only going to get better. And I'm saying I'm not going to have hiccups in the road because I'm still dealing with a lot, but I'm definitely ready to take on this new season. Y'all got to go on this journey with me. 31 days hard, and then I'm
I'm happy. I'm happy she had a great outcome. Look. Trust me, Sierra dated Future. You see what she got. So shit, trust me. She might hurt. If God remove people, he replace them, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. It was probably certain things that she had to learn in it. And I think it was more than one reason. See, first of all, bro, God is not going to let us love anybody more than him. And it was points of her story where you could tell that she was submerged into her ex. She was. And I feel like one of the biggest takeaways that she's going to learn from that relationship dismantling is the fact that she knows not to put all of her ducats in someone else that's going to complete her. You feel what I mean? Another person is never going to be responsible for our complete happiness. And I think she relied on the ex for that. I think God had to show her, look, happiness is not going to come just from that. If you find love with somebody, that's a bonus. But I think that she's learning to love herself, and that's the journey I'm on. So it's like, I digs, you know what I'm saying? And that's so dope. And she finna get her blessings, bro. She gonna get it. First of all, she gonna get it because she's out here to get it. If it was me, I would have been in somebody's jail. I wouldn't have been able to receive no blessing.
We're going to the new year. I am so excited. Like, I have so many ideas of different things I want to do, and I'm just ready to jump into all of them. I know I can only probably take on one at a time.
Yeah.
It's just the fact that I'm so anxious to get into it. Things that I've wanted to do for 10 years. I couldn't even, it's like I couldn't move. And now I've gotten rid of all that baggage. I feel so light. Nothing is weighing me down. All right, guys. If y'all enjoyed this, make sure you give it a thumbs up.
I did. I enjoyed all this here. This was a good one. You feel me? And I gotta go see the ex, and we gonna see the ex. I do gotta go get me some food. I've been nipping at it all day. You know what I'm saying? We was only supposed to come over here and do part 1. You know what I mean? But we ended up fucking doing a whole series. This was some good shit. She got a supporter in me. You feel me? She got a supporter in me. Because Lord knows, boy, I want to get them folks some minks. Oh, I'm so mad about the minks. I want to give them so bad. But no, I appreciate you guys for tapping in. I will be on Twitch a little bit later. You feel me? We going to have a good stream. You know how we doing it. Listen, I'm on the road to 3K on Twitch. You help me be there. Quit help me get there, y'all. Quit acting stank. You know what I mean? All y'all YouTubers, come on over to Twitch. You hit the link. You can do free. You can do it free with Prime. Come on, help me get my 3K by the end of the year. This is the last month to do it, and my goal was to get it, damn it. I love y'all from the bottom of my heart. I really do, man. I appreciate everybody who DM'd me and told me to react to this, because I enjoyed this here. You know what I'm saying? Last night we did something different, man. I think I want to do it a little bit later tonight if y'all don't have nothing to do. We are in Reactmas. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing 30 days every single day. So every single day you have seen me. We on day 6 right now, and I've been holding up my bargain. You feel me? Day 6 is on Vlogmas as well on my personal channel. If you're not subscribed to Bella and Toot, go over there and hit that subscribe button. There's some funny shit going on over there. You feel me? We got a lot of good things that's coming up on the channel. We got the Secret Santa. We got the ugly Christmas sweaters. We got the viral paint and sip. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of good stuff that's about to happen. So, like, yeah, join the family, man. I love y'all for this. This was a great time. I'm finna go get me something to eat. I'm hungry as hell. What y'all eat? Y'all eat?